Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you're doing very well out there. We are doing something a little different today. As you may or may not know, we have an eclipse coming up, and for some reason this eclipse seems to be, well, there's a lot of reasons, but this eclipse is a little more prominent. It's getting a lot more attention and energy than past eclipses. So we're going to see here, Gemini, what the outcome of this energy is for you. And we're also going to see Spirit's advice on what action you need to take at this time. And we are using the karma cards. And we have the planets, we have signs, and then we have our houses. So we're going to start with the outcome, and then we're going to go talk about the action that Spirit wants you to take. So the first message we have is the nurturing of cooperation to perfect spiritual values. So there's, if you are aware or not, there's a lot of things happening in the world, energetically, physically, whatever. But part of it is we are all moving towards Christ consciousness. So Gemini, there's a need for you here to look at and to dive into a little more your spiritual values. There's a need to tap in, tune in, and turn on your Christ consciousness. We have here the next message is feelings caused by decisions about long-range thinking or travel. So if you, Gemini, have been if you've been thinking about going overseas, if you've been thinking about moving or doing something, if you've been thinking about going on a cruise, or you could have a lot of feelings and decisions coming up around going on some sort of a big trip or traveling, Gemini. So take that how it resonates for you. I'm sure not everybody is going to be going on some long-range travel or faraway places, but there are some of you, Gemini, who are thinking about going on a trip, and you might be having a tough time deciding whether you should do it or not. The last message we have here for the outcome is reactions resulting from the fairness shown by what is to be shared. Interesting. So you could have, again, this could be relating to that travel that you're going to be doing. I'm feeling almost like I'm just getting the feeling like somebody is wanting you to go on a trip with them. And possibly they're offering to pay for it in some way. You could be feeling like you can't take this offer because you don't feel like you deserve it, or you have some, you have some feelings. It also could be that you're being asked to travel with somebody that you're not really comfortable traveling with. I'm getting a lot of different scenarios here, but if you look on the 9th house, there's the hot air balloons going around the world. And then there is with the Libra card, this is balancing energies. And then we have the moon, which is also talking, usually referring to some sort of illusions. So Gemini, I feel like there's a need to, again, really dissect the feelings that are coming up. Look at any reactions that you have to situations and see if where you're in spiritual alignment or not. Somebody could even be asking you to go on a retreat. And maybe you're having some feelings you don't know, I'm feeling like issues about traveling, issues about being in large groups of people, issues about sharing your story, sharing your pain with other people. This is very interesting here. So, Gemini, just pay attention to any feelings that are coming up, and pay attention to how you react to things in the next little bit here. And if somebody's asking you, if whatever fears you have about traveling, make sure you're dissecting those. Again, you could even be surprised here. Somebody could be coming in with some sort of a surprise. You could get a surprise invitation to go somewhere with somebody. It doesn't all have to be bad. There can be some good stuff in here too. But let's flip these around and see what Spirit is asking you as far as taking action goes. So the first thing out is defend relationships as if it or they come from all there is. So that I feel is going back to this fairness thing. So again, if somebody, that could be another thing. Somebody's offering to take you somewhere, but not the rest of your family, or, just pay attention to that again, and make sure you're defending your relationships. Yeah. This is very interesting, Gemini. The next message that we have is accept the beauty of the philosophies and laws involved. So again, this is kind of making me feel like you're going to a whole different country, possibly where, I'm just thinking, if you are, let's say you go to church, you're very religious, and somebody asks you to go on a spiritual retreat somewhere, and maybe the culture and the things are different there. Their religion could be very different from your religion. There's just a need to see the beauty in all of our differences, See the beauty in their laws, their philosophies. See how things are not the same everywhere. In a lot of countries overseas, they have more restrictions on what's put in their food than we have here. A lot, there's like in Mexico, taking afternoon naps. That might not be something that you're familiar with or that you're used to, but see the beauty in it. Let your feelings tell you how to do it with your partner and do it in a big way. I almost wish I could pull some different cards here, clarifying cards. But Gemini, there is something big happening here for you. Again, your partner could be I feel like there's something that you're resisting here, Gemini. You're resisting a change, you're resisting a trip, you're resisting different cultures. There's some sort of resistance, and there's something that you're going to learn. There's some beauty that you're going to find. There's some awarenesses that you're going to see in this journey. So very interesting. I think I might do a follow-up reading for this one here, Gemini, and see if we can take it a little bit deeper. But for now, take that how it resonates for you. If it does resonate, hit that like and subscribe, leave a comment, whatever. If not, check out some of your other signs. Come back another time, order a personal reading. But until then, Gemini, I wish you all of the very best. I thank you for tuning in, and I will get you next time.